Selecting a contractor can be one of the most important decisions you make. The right contractor can mean the difference between a great home improvement job that beautifies and increases the value of your home and a disaster, costing you even more money and causing needless heartache. Coming up is a brief message from Richard Kaller, the president and founder of CCN, the Certified Contractors Network. CCN is America's #1 independent contractor network. With over 40 years of experience in the contracting industry, Mr. Kaller has a valuable message about choosing your next contractor, a message that you will not want to miss.
Have you ever been ripped off by a contractor or know somebody who has? Hi, I'm Richard Kaller, president of Certified Contractors Network. And the reason we're making this video today is that bad contractors have now become the #1 source of consumer complaints. It used to be they were in position number 2 or number 3, and the group that really owned number 1 was the used car salesman. And they held that for a long period of time. But somehow the bad contractors got their act together, and they got that number 1 position. Now, why does this happen? It happens because the consumer usually has very little experience making construction purchases. Most consumers only have 2 questions they really start with, is how much is the job going to cost, and when can you do the job? And there aren't that many questions after that in a lot of cases. Well, the reality is a good contractor can certainly answer those questions, but so can a bad contractor and look just like a good contractor. So what we've done is we've put this booklet together, this free booklet, titled How to Make a Successful Construction Investment. And it covers 4 key areas when you're thinking of buying a construction project. What are the problems you're having or possibilities that triggered you to call a contractor in the first place? What are the products that are out there to solve these problems or create these possibilities? Who are the people that are going to do the work for you? Because good products with bad people still going to be a bad job. And P4 is the price. How do you know the price is fair and reasonable? So on problems, inside the book here is a series of questions that you should ask the contractor that drills down into helping define that problem. And said a long time ago, a problem well defined is a problem half solved. So that's the first starting point. Next is the products. The average consumer doesn't know how to pick a product unless they've done this kind of job before. Inside the booklet, though, it gives you a series of questions that drills down, questions you ask the contractor to help define what's the best product, the best choice for your project. P3 is the people. How do you know there's good people on this job? A lot of people don't know how to ask these questions, but there's a series of questions here that if you ask these questions, this will help you drill down and help you determine your contractor selection criteria. The 4th one is the price. How do you know the price is fair and reasonable for the kind of work that you're doing? If you take the time to understand these questions and ask the contractor the questions and get the right answers, the chances of having a good contracting experience is very, very high. Now, if you don't take the time, you don't ask the questions, you don't do the homework, it's not all that much work. But if you don't do that, then chances are that you could be a victim. You could be another statistic. So, bottom line here, it's really up to you. It's not a lot of work, but a little bit of effort with this booklet can save you a lot of heartache and pretty much assure you're going to have a great contracting experience.
I hope you found Richard Kaller's video both informative and helpful. Now we're going to dig a little deeper and give you some specific questions to ask your next roofing contractor. Naturally, we'd like to be this contractor. So if you don't mind, in addition to helping with the questions you need to ask before making a decision, we'd like to answer those questions from our perspective. Please click on the button titled Selecting a Contractor to watch this segment.